Hello, first grade poets and poetry readers. Today we're going to read a couple of different volumes of poetry. One you can see on the screen in front of you. It's called Poems for Kids, Household Items, a collection of short poems. And the reason that I felt this would be good for us to read because it shows you can write a poem about the most basic things. So let's take a look. So the first poem, can you see this okay? I'm going to turn this light off. Hopefully it'll be easier for you to see. The first poem is entitled Bed. Whoops, that one's a lamp. I'm going to go back to bed. I'm just trying to make sure that you can see okay. Will it help if I turn that light off? Should I get closer? All right, maybe I'll do it this way. So it says, bed, roll over me or have a pillow fight. Sleep like a baby, just turn off the light. I'm so comfortable, people call me bed. I come in many colors, black, brown, and red. So if you notice, not every line rhymes, but every other line rhymes, right? So fight and light rhyme. I should say every other sentence, right? Bed and red. So when you write a poem, every line doesn't have to rhyme, although it's kind of fun when they do. Let's take a look at another simple poem. Lamp. Afraid of ghosts? Switch me in the night. Flick of a switch and I give you light. If you want to study, I'll help you out. My name is Lamp, trustworthy without a doubt. Lamp. So one of the great things about poems is they give us they give us a way to look at just average things a little bit differently. Like if a lamp was talking to you like a person, it would talk to you about what it does. It says, if you're afraid of ghosts, switch me in the night, flick a switch and I'll give you light. Let's try a couple others. Just got to get my cursor over to turn the page. Broom. I'm taller than you, my friend, and I'm used to clean your house. I can beat anyone, and I can even scare a mouse. Witches ride on me, so does Harry Potter. My name is Broom. I hate cleaning water. Why would he hate cleaning water? Because that's about the one thing brooms are not good at cleaning, but they're pretty good at everything else. So it says, house rhymes with mouse. I'm used to clean your house. I can beat everyone or anyone, and I can even scare a mouse. Witches ride on me, and so does Harry Potter. My name is Broom. I hate cleaning water. Calendar. I think they spelled calendar wrong. I think it's C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R, by the way, but it's okay. It's poetry. It says, I tell you about holidays and about days and date. Take my help to plan and you'll never be late. I'm a calendar. Find me in your phone. I used to hang on walls, but those days are done. I suppose done or gone. It's a G. Gone. Gone and phone are supposed to rhyme, so I guess I'd say, but those days are gone, to rhyme with phone. Umbrella. All right, those words are kind of in cursive, so I'll read them to you. It says, don't get wet or you will catch a cold. During the sunny weather, I'm worth my weight in gold. I protect you from rain and sun. I am called an umbrella. Use me in such times, or stay home and eat mozzarella. Mozzarella. So mozzarella rhymes with umbrella, and cold rhymes with gold. All right. I'm going to turn the light back on. We're going to read a couple of Shel Silverstein poems. Yesterday we read a few. I went and did some scouting out. Came up with a few more that I thought were pretty fun. The first one is called Rock and Roll Band. If we were a rock and roll band, we would travel all over the land. We'd play and we'd sing and wear spangly things if we were a rock and roll band. If we were a rock and roll band and we were up there on the stand, the people would hear us and love us and cheer us. Hooray for that rock and roll band. If we were a rock and roll band, then we'd have 1,000,000 fans. We'd giggle and laugh and sign autographs if we were a rock and roll band. You see, there's a rhythm, a flow to the lines. And typically, the first, second, and fourth lines rhyme. Let's keep going. If we were a rock and roll band, the people would all kiss our hands. We'd be millionaires and we'd have extra long hair if we were a rock and roll band. But we ain't no rock and roll band. We're just 7 kids in the sand with homemade guitars and pails and jars and drums of potato chip cans. Just 7 kids in the sand, talking and waving our hands and dreaming and thinking, oh, wouldn't it be grand if we were a rock and roll band? I thought that was a pretty good one. Sometimes all the lines rhyme, sometimes just the first, second, and fourth. Let's see. Oh, since we were learning about light, I thought this was good. It's called Reflection. It says, each time I see the upside down man standing in the water, I look at him and start to laugh, although I shouldn't oughter. For maybe in another world, another time, another town, maybe he is right side up and I am upside down. And look, there's the man looking in the water, seeing his reflection because the water is shiny and smooth. Each time I see the upside down man, the man in the reflection, each time I see the upside down man standing in the water, I look at him and start to laugh, although I shouldn't oughter. For maybe in another world, another time, another town, maybe he is standing right side up and I am upside down. Right? To him, this guy probably looks upside down. Ooh, look at this one. A refrigerator with a bear in it, and the title is Bear in There. There's a polar bear in our Frigidaire. He likes it 'cause it's cold in there. With his seat in the meat and his face in the fish and his big hairy paws in the buttery dish. He's nibbling the noodles, he's munching the rice, he's slurping the soda, he's licking the ice. He lets out a roar if you open the door. It gives me a scare to know he's in there, that polary bear in our Frigidaire. Frigidaire is a brand name of refrigerators. Lots of rhyming words there. All right, last one today called The Pirate. The Pirate. It says, oh, blithery blathery pirate. His name, I believe, is Claude. His manner is sullen and irate, and his humor is vulgar and broad. Irate means angry. He has often been known to imprison his friends in the hold that's dark and dank, or lash them up high on the mizzen, or force them to stroll down a plank. He will selfishly ask you to dig up some barrels of ill-gotten gold, and if you so much as just hiccup, he'll leave you to fill up the hole. He may cast you adrift in a rowboat. He has no reaction to tears. Or put you ashore without no boat on an island and leave you for years. He's a rotter, a wretch, and a sinner. He's foul as a fellow can be. But if you invite him to dinner, oh, please sit him next to me. Because people think pirates would be cool and fun to talk to. All right, so we've read some poems that show lots of different ways to use different rhyming patterns. And I just wanted to invite you to just write a really quick poem. And today we're just going to talk about how to plan a poem. So get a piece of paper, and our plan is just going to be a web. So on your paper, you're going to make a web like this. So circle in the middle. And then we're going to have 4 lines or spokes, just like this. Okay? And this is going to be a poem about an animal. So pick your favorite animal. Now, I'm going to pick a dolphin. So try not to pick dolphin. But I'm going to put the name of the animal in the middle. So I'm going to write dolphin. So duh. And if you don't know how to spell it, just sound it out. Dolphin. We'll worry about spelling later, right? Dolphin. All right. Now, let's think of, on each line, we're going to put a different adjective to describe a dolphin or your animal. So it could be the color, the shape, the smell, the feel, something about the dolphin. So first of all, color. I think dolphins are, most of them are gray. So I'm going to put gray on that line. All right, and then what else do I know about? Oh, dolphins are happy. They always seem like they're happy. So I'm going to write happy on the next line. That's another good adjective to describe dolphins. And then I don't know about you, but I think dolphins are cute. So I'm going to put cute on the 3rd line. And on the 4th line, have you ever heard the sound they make? They like squeaky. So I'm going to say squeaky. S-Q-U, squee. Someone's going to make E say its name. I'm going to go with 2 E, squeaky. All right? So this is what I invite you to do at home. It's just on a piece of paper. Draw a web with a circle and 4 lines. Put the name of an animal. Try not to use dolphin. Pick a different one. And then on each line, write an adjective to describe that animal. And then tomorrow, I'll show you how to turn those adjectives into rhyming words. And then we'll come up with our sloppy copy of a really quick and fun poem. All right, poets, I hope you enjoyed today's poetry reading, and I hope you try writing the name of an animal that you like inside the web with 4 adjectives that we'll use for our animal poem. All right, take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow.